Alright, so in this video we are going to be revisiting Zenkai Origins, what I believe to be as, or had the potential to be, one of the best DBZ games on Roblox, completely, like 1000%. Like, this game was such a good Dragon Ball game at the time, but they just kind of dropped the ball with it. Graphically, it looked like phenomenal. It just looked so good. But and like starting off, it was really fun, but there was no incentive to keep playing like mid to late game, which really sucked, which is why the game is kind of dead, as you can see, with an active 32 players. Let me refresh the page and see if that went up to 19 players. Even better. Yeah, so we're going to be discussing why the game died, if you should play it again, you know, if you should give it another shot, which I'm going to tell you right now, the answer is really no. And yeah, why it died, if you should give it a shot, and just doing some PvP and, you know, just playing the game again. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, we go in. I spawned up at Kami's lookout, but yeah, the game looks great. And you know, with the game looking like this, you wouldn't even believe that it only has like, what, 19 players? But it's just, that's how much the gameplay for this game later on just began to suck. Like, they implemented so many good features, like so many things that could have been planned out so well. Like, there's so many good skills, the progression system seemed to make sense, but like once you reached my level, actually probably before that, it got so bad. And this quest system they decided to go with is horrible, like horrible, because what's it called, you were left just repeating quests, and there aren't that many repeatable like good quests in this game. So you would just find yourself just constantly hunting, unless you used a guide, constantly hunting, like looking for certain quests. Like, even now I know there's a daily quest here, but I don't know where it is. People would just get on, do their daily quests, and get off. Like, and that's all the progression you could do in one day. You couldn't do any more, and it really sucked, because you would want to play the game more, but you can't, because you've already done your daily quest for the day, and there was nothing you could do. But even then, all of these quests felt bandit beaty as hell, which for the most part isn't like too big of a deal. Like, I don't really mind bandit beating. Like, for example, GPO is a bandit beater, but it incentivizes that late game PvP, so it's cool. But this, I just was grinding for so long, and since you can only grind a certain amount every day, that made it so much harder. Like, so much harder. Also, there was a glitch very early on in the release of the game that they never fixed. My hair, I had Trunks' hair when it was in a ponytail, right? And they got rid of it because it was buggy for some reason, and they were like, we'll implement it back soon. To this day, I've been stuck with this hair because you can't re-customize your character's haircut, I don't think, and that's dumb. Also, that Super Saiyan transformation is sick. Like, I think this is Super Saiyan 2 or Ascended Super Saiyan or something like that, and it's dope. So let's see if I remember how I handled these. Maybe I went for like a dive kick, I can't remember. And then another Hakai. Oh no, another Hakai. Yep, there we go. I remember these packs were like just straight cheese, bro. Buying the game passes, they were borderline a necessity for grinding because of how good they were. It's crazy. I literally just go up to one of these Cybermen, M1, Hakai, and then after, well, Hakai Orb, and boom, they're already almost dead, and we just go for another set of M1s. Like, that's literally just straight Beerus pack. But yeah, the game died because it's so difficult to continue playing. I really did like the PvP, but with no progression, it just kind of made the PvP annoying to do. So yeah. Okay, Hakai. Right, and Hakai had hyper armor too, and it had like a lingering AoE, so we would just enter the range. It was so overpowered, so busted, and for what? Okay, have another Hakai. Maybe this time we'll go for like a Gallic gun. But yeah, this game's balancing was real whack. Its PvP was actually kind of fun though. I really did enjoy it. So we'll do more of that later, but these quests all felt the same. Like, grinding all these NPCs, none of them felt unique. So that was something that sucked. And a good chunk of skills kind of felt reskinned, like Gallic Gun and Kamehameha. Even though they are fundamentally the same skill, I feel like you could, if you wanted to, and you were making this game, you could have done more. But this game really is a very good example of a game that like looked good but just didn't play very well. Like, it had so much potential to be good, and if they just added different ways to maybe progress, or added more ways to progress, different quests, something. I remember they were gonna add Namek. I have no idea what ever happened to that. It's just really annoying. Look at this. Literally, what about this? This isn't entertaining to watch. This isn't entertaining to do. It just sucks to have to sit here and like, oh, look at me, just chucking skills at NPCs and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. But the incentive was that it did look really cool. I'm not even gonna lie. It did look cool. Like, if that's one thing that this game definitely gets it to praise for, is it looking really sick. And leveling early on, there were some unique quests. I think, again, I played this game such a long time ago now, I'm really struggling to remember. But there were some things that were a little unique. I think there were some fetch quests out there. But after you get done with all of your one-time quests, I don't know why I just turned on my key sense. But after you were done with all of your one-time quests, you were just left with nothing to do. Literally nothing. Like, you'd get on. I'm saying this again. Oh, yeah, because there was another thing. Like, some people would get on and do their daily quests. They might buy double XP to make it a little easier. Whatever. But then there was also the hyperbolic time chamber, which was another game pass, because this game's game passes were definitely super worth it. Like, almost all of them were. Nimbus was very useful. The only one that isn't really a necessity is like Trunks' sword wasn't needed at all. It's purely cosmetic, but I like it a lot, so I got it. Well, can you blame me? Look, that is cool as hell. But yeah, a lot of its game passes were very useful, like the Broly pack. I remember that being very good, even though I don't use any of the skills from it. And the Beerus pack, more importantly, is also very, very good. It's like early game, dude. It was like pay to win. I'm not even gonna lie, and especially in PvP. Oh my god, I spam Hakai in I almost called it arena in PvP. Like, just spammed it so much, dude. Till I couldn't anymore. I'm gonna do this quest and then we're gonna go do PvP, by the way. But yeah, it's just like, also the reward. We'll see how much XP I get from this quest. This is a daily quest. This is one thing you can do in your day, and you can't do it again for 24 hours. We'll see how much XP I get. We'll see how worth it is. Like, the fact that, like, oh Hakai, please. All right, there we go. Like, the fact that people genuinely grinded this much for like probably barely any XP at all, and they were just every day buying that 2 times XP. I shot that at a horrible spot. We'll just check out a Hakai orb. All right, one more, and like, it just really baffles me that people did this. All right, let's finish this one off. Also, these are level 51. I'm like level 70, and I should not be this low, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, we got a gun. All right, and we'll Kamehameha. There we go. I'm sure there's a better way to be grinding. Wow, I leveled up 1 time. I mean, that's not horrible, but like, my XP, like, they didn't level me up by a lot. Like, look at my XP bar, which is below my key bar, the blue bar. Yeah, right below that. It's like, it's empty, meaning that it barely leveled me up, which sucks. Yeah, very annoying. And what am I gonna do? What can I get from the shop? Which was a good idea, but like, come on. What do you get at level 7? I mean, energy barrier. You get that at 74. Oh, Master Super Saiyan was at 80. No key drain. Huh. So I never even got Super Saiyan 2. Great. It was worse than I thought. Anyway, we're gonna go into PvP. Probably get stomped. Even though this game visually. Oh, I haven't had my sound up. Oh, that's loud. Let me turn that down. There we go. I haven't not had my sound up at all. But yeah, this game looks super good. Such a shame the progression in gameplay was really bad. But PvP, I remember being fun. So let's see if that still holds true. Okay, I should have definitely seen this coming. That would definitely explain why this game is so dead. if you can see, there's nobody in my ranked lobby because there's only 16 people playing this game right now. I don't know why I didn't put this together. This is why the leaderboards are so sad. Like, the highest is 35, and I think you get 5 rank for every win you get. So that would explain that. Yeah, nobody's playing. Why? How did I fail to remember this? Like, literally, how am I gonna do ranked if there's nobody to fight playing this game? It's such a shame, dude. It's such a shame. Ranked in this game was actually, like, fairly fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I did a decent amount, I guess. Where did I just go? Why does my screen fade to white? Anyway, yeah, it was fairly fun. But I guess, why is my screen still white? What is happening right now? Whatever. I guess this is where this video ends. This game had so much potential, and it's such a shame because this really could have been the best game, like the best Dragon Ball game, but it fell so short. I have no idea what's happening right now, but I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.